Hello, everybody, and welcome to Biz Consumer YouTube channel. Today, we are going to give you a story of Armanda and her dealings with the Acura company. As usual, your likes, your shares, your comments are welcome. Enjoy the video and stay tuned for more.
I bought the car in 2012. I bought an Acura TL. In 2016, I know the car was 4 years old. In 2016, I had an oil change and I was at about 4,500 miles after the oil change. And my oil light came on, and my oil lights came on and said, your levels are low. So when I went to check, there was a message there and it said for me to take the car to an Acura dealer. So I called Acura asking, why is my oil life at 40% or 50% and my oil levels are low? They advised me to go take the car to an Acura dealer and get its oil consumption done. So I did that. The oil consumption came back and they said it was normal. It was burning fuel. It was normal. And so after that, but I couldn't understand it for the fact that the oil levels are low and I'm only at 40% on the oil life. So that part I couldn't understand. So anyway, I kept monitoring the situation. I kept going for the oil changes way before because it's usually around 7,000 miles. So at 4,000, 3.5, I would take my car for an oil change because I was monitoring it and the oil was low on the oil gauge. In February 2019, I got a letter from Acura stating that there had been complaints and that due to oil consumptions, and they said it was the Acura TL, the RMDX, the MDX, the TSX. There was a few of their models, Acura models, that were consuming too much oil. So again, I took the car to the Acura dealer to have another oil consumption done. So it came back, I was burning 1 quart for every 498 miles, which is over the normal consumption. So I already had a case open with them when I called in 2016. So they gave me a case number and that case was still open. So with that being said, they told me to go through the oil consumption. I did that. When the results came back, they sent the results to them for them to pay to get the car fixed. They said because I didn't have maintenance records or receipts for my oil changes, they were going to deny me. I mean, I can take my car for an oil change wherever I want. I don't have to go to the dealership. And they would not fix the car until today. They've denied the claim to fix the car for the fact that I don't have the receipts for the oil, for the maintenance on the vehicle. Which is why I was, I even filed a claim with the Better Business Bureau in Massachusetts. And I put the review with you guys with Piss Consumers and anything, because at this point I feel they're not standing behind their product. And that is your product. You designed a product that obviously has issues and you're refusing to fix it.
I see. Thank you, Armanda. So where are you at right now, like today, as we speak?
They denied the claim. They told me they denied the claim. I wrote them a complaint letter. They responded for me to get, if I find my maintenance records, for me to contact the case manager. I did get in touch with the case manager. She said, we're not going to fix it. We're not going to fix it. We're not going to do anything because until you come up with the receipts. I don't have receipts. I feel like I'm being discriminated for the fact that I don't have the receipts. I maintained it. If I did not monitor this issue, I wouldn't have had a car. I would have burned the engine on the car. So every time I go for oil changes every 3,500 miles, I'm putting oil on the car in between. Like, it's just not normal. And the car is in perfect condition. There's nothing else wrong with the car. It's consuming too much oil. I even sent them an email that I was very disappointed that they didn't stand behind their product. And I sent it to them April 12th. I told them, thank you for taking time to review my complaint. It is unfortunate that you don't stand behind your product and the exceeding the client's expectations. Definitely, you don't care about the client satisfaction or the confidence. I had raised the issue back in 2016. The issue's still there, but they refused to do anything about it. They didn't even respond to my follow-up after my claim.
If you were to estimate how much money you lost over the course of how long exactly, if we calculate, how many months this problem is going on?
Since 2016, so it's been 3 years. It's at least over $2,000 because I'm going more frequent for the oil changes, or even putting 3-4 quarts in between oil changes. So that's a lot. It's like $25 for oil.
Why did you decide to go on the internet and post your review online about this situation? What was your main reason for doing so?
To make other consumers aware of the situation, because I did see a couple reviews under consumer reviews. Someone else reported the same issue that I'm having because they did not have maintenance records, that Acura was not fixing or repairing their car. Someone else posted a review out there. So I said, the consumer needs to be aware what's going on, and maybe they can resolve the situation and not let everybody just go on and have a bad impression of them. But it just seems that they don't care.